Hello, welcome back to my channel, you little wiggly sausages. As you can see, this is a different setup compared to my usual videos, and that's because I wanted to try something that I just got for myself as an early birthday present. So for those of you who don't know me, I am mainly a digital artist, but I've been wanting to get back into the habit of using a sketchbook lately. So today I'm going to decorate the back of the one that I have using a set of Arrtx acrylic markers. I've seen these ones literally everywhere on YouTube, but I mainly got convinced to get them by watching Static Wolf's videos. Her art and what she does with this medium really inspires me, so I wanted to give them a try. Also, I am in no capacity good with brushes, so I thought that markers would be better suited for a newbie like me. I used to have alcohol-based markers like 5 to 6 years ago, but I never really enjoyed using them. Plus, I'm not a big fan of doing gradients and soft shading, so let's just say that they weren't really for me. Either way, as you can see, I had already sketched the character I wanted to paint on the back of my sketchbook, and now I'm applying the lightest colors first. Or at least I'm trying. This definitely took quite a lot of experimentation. But in a way, that's why I'm already in love with this medium, because you can relatively easily fix a mistake at any point. Or at least that seems to be the case. If you are wondering what I'm drawing, it's a Dungeons and Dragons mind flayer, because they are my absolute favorite thing. I also just love role-playing as one. Context, I am a dungeon master, currently running a campaign for my parents actually. I also made some videos about their characters and creating some NPCs if anyone is interested in that. I've also recently made a little comic actually, featuring the main villain from my campaign and a little interaction she had with a mind flayer. I'll leave a link to it if you want to read it or watch the video I made about it. Back to this coloring process. I don't know why, but the main purple color I started using started to become more and more watery as I kept using it, so I had to go back later on to just fix and repaint certain parts. I don't know why that happened, because that marker was working fine at first. Either way, that actually happens again later with the black marker, although that one was already kind of watery from the moment I started using it, so that's kind of odd. I don't know what happened there. This was definitely a trust the process type of drawing, but I am not going to lie to you, I do regret giving the mind flayer that weird color thing behind his head. It just distracts way too much and it's kind of confusing as well. That's why in the end I just ended up removing it completely. I think an issue that I had was also the fact that I couldn't see my sketch anymore, and that kind of confused me a bit with the position of certain elements of the drawing. One thing that I'm happy about though is actually the line art. I love doing the line art. But yeah, once the main colors were down, I just kept going in, fixing things, adding details, changing certain colors, trying to reshape certain parts and such. Funny enough, this was actually not the video that was supposed to come out today. I actually asked you guys on Instagram and YouTube what you'd like me to draw in a sketchbook spread. My plan was also to use these markers to paint all your suggestions, although I'm still finishing some of the sketches for the characters, so that's going to be the video for next week. So if you have any more suggestions, leave a comment below and I'll try to draw as many as I can. It can be any character from video games, movies, series, anime, books, D&D, whatever, go crazy, I'll draw them all. Overall, I would say I really do enjoy these markers and they will definitely help me stay consistent with the whole sketchbook drawing practice I want to do. But yeah, once I was done with the painting, I printed a generic mind flayer image from the D&D 5e monster manual and 2 images of the Emperor from Baldur's Gate 3 to just mainly fill in the gaps that I left blank because the sketchbook had some protruding lettering going on and it would have been difficult to paint on it anyways. Regardless, this was a lot of fun and I hope you enjoyed watching this video and listening to my yapping session. Peace!